All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Thursday afternoon. Another matinee edition of Knicks Fan TV, man. The number one Knicks show for the fans, by the fans. The number one Knicks podcast for the fans, by the fans. On today's show, rapid fire show, a FIBA basketball update. RJ and Team Canada will keep you updated on what they got going on. Team USA updates as well. Plus, does Trae Young own the Knicks? We're going to talk about the latest soundbite featuring Trae Young. A lot of whining from Trae Young going on this offseason, but let's talk about it, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel if you are a diehard Knicks fan, man. Let's get into it. Another episode of KFTV with your gracious host, CP, the franchise. Let's go. All right, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you, boy. How's everybody feeling, man? Hope everybody's feeling good. I'm feeling great. Another Thursday in the books. But let's get into it, man. RJ Barrett and Team Canada out there in Spain taking on Team Germany. And it was a rough go. Actually, they're in Berlin. Check that. They're in Berlin. It was a rough go. No Jamal Murray for Team Canada, so RJ started at the 2. Spent a lot of his time defending Dennis Schroeder, which obviously wasn't a good matchup for RJ, who lacks that foot speed and that lateral quickness to keep up. So it was a little bit of a rough go for him on the defensive side of things. Finished the first half with about 4 points. Slow go for Team Canada. They were getting worked for a good majority of this game. And, it was a tough one, man. They found themselves down 13 points by the end of the first quarter. But they were able to get themselves back into it in the second half, led by RJ Barrett. Had 8 points in the third quarter alone, couple of corner threes from the left side and the right side. Got aggressive in attack in the paint. So, your usual RJ type of game. Obviously, in these things, especially in the FIBA tournaments and so on and so forth, this is still kind of off-season basketball. So I think a lot of Knicks fans are looking to see, okay, what is he working on? How does he look? Is he adding anything interesting, anything different to his game? Has he improved in any way? Can't really glean too much off of one exhibition game. But as I said, in the second half, he did step it up. Had a nice little sweeping left leaner there, lefty layup, and knocked down a couple of threes there in the third quarter. But overall, Germany, even though they did give up a sizable lead, they were able to shut it down in the end. Franz Wagner hitting a clutch shot with a couple seconds left, which kind of took the air out of Canada's sails. You got Franz Wagner on that team, his brother Mo Wagner on Germany, Dennis Schroeder manning the point. You have Daniel Tice at the 5 as well. So Germany's got a couple of NBA players on their roster. And Canada was just looking very rusty. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was looking brutal out there. So, just one game, exhibition game, and they'll shake it off and get it back popping. Here is the schedule for Team Canada. August 12th, they'll play New Zealand in Hamburg, Germany. August 13th, back-to-back. Now, this schedule says China or Germany. I have to think it'll be China because they just played Germany yesterday. That's also going to be in Hamburg, Germany. Then they'll fly to Spain and take on Spain on August 17th, a week from today, and then take on Al Horford, Karl Anthony Towns, and the Dominican Republic on August 18th before they fly over to the Philippines to kick off the World Cup. So a lot of exhibition games before these guys even get into their group play in the FIBA World Cup. All right, so that's what Team Canada has got going on now. Team USA is in Spain right now. They're in Malaga, Spain. They got out there on Tuesday, I believe. Got out there Tuesday, and they've been practicing out there in Spain. Team USA will take on Luka Doncic and Slovenia on Saturday. That's 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, and then they'll take on Spain on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time as well. Now, both of those games, I believe the Slovenia game is on FS1. Let's take a look at the schedule here. The Slovenia game is on FS1, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and then the game against Spain is on Fox, right? So we'll be live after the game, breaking that down, seeing how Jalen Brunson does, see how Josh Hart does now that he's expected to play. Then Team USA on the 18th, they'll play Greece, they'll play Giannis and the Antetokounmpo brothers against Greece, 12 p.m. Eastern time on FS1. Then they'll finish up against Germany, 12 p.m. Eastern time on Fox. And that is before they head over to the Philippines, where they'll take on their group, which will be New Zealand on August 26th, Greece on August 28th, and Jordan on August 30th. So there that is. That's their group. That is their group. All right, so that's what Team USA's got going on. Team USA Twitter account doing a great job keeping us updated. Nice content there, showing some footage in practice. Jalen Brunson moving and grooving as he usually does. And if you notice here on the video, who's one of the referees? That bald head shining in the light is Jeff Van Gundy, ladies and gentlemen. So Coach Van Gundy, who's been a stalwart with this Team USA system, is out there assisting, getting the guys ready, and he's refereeing this scrimmage between the A and the B team here for Team USA. So I'd love to get his thoughts on how he refs these games, what he lets go, what he's calling tight. That would be very interesting. So shout out to our coach, Jeff Van Gundy, there as these guys get ready to get it in. Also, in Spain, this is an article from Joe Vardon. I believe he covers Cleveland for The Athletic. But he's out there with Team USA and got a chance to speak to Josh Hart about his new contract. Josh Hart feeling humbled and blessed with his new contract, man. Just a couple of sound bites from this article, a couple of quotes rather from this article. He says it was pretty cool. He was just lying down on the training table, FaceTiming his wife, and then signing his contract. He says it meant a lot. I wasn't highly touted coming out of high school. I wasn't highly regarded in the draft. Went through free agency for the first time, and I was a restricted free agent. It was a terrible experience. So to be able to do this, it's a dream come true. Just being able to have something that can take care of my parents, my family, my kids. So he says it's hard to put into words. It's really dope. My game, my style, my play. It's not always the most glamorous, so it definitely shows that hard work pays off. So great quote there from Josh Hart. And then you got the tweet here from Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson at practice when the deal was announced said, Josh Hart's got dinner tonight. Pick up the tab. So there that is, the team having a good time and really saluting Josh Hart in this article, man. A lot of quotes from, Austin Reeves, Halliburton, really bigging up Josh Hart on his accomplishment and the overall theme that, yes, hard work does pay off, especially for one Josh Hart. And, that is good for him. Like I said yesterday in yesterday's show, it was a good deal. I think it was a good deal for him. Keep in mind the sacrifice he made. He sacrificed to get DiVincenzo his mid-level exception. So Josh Hart, his current deal still stands. He's still going to make $12.9 million this season, which is vastly underpaid. And then the new contract will kick in. So overall, look, I thought it was a great deal for the Knicks. Great deal for Hart. And I think they will be rewarded as he'll maintain his edge as a impactful player on this team, because you can never have enough of those on this team. As a collective, the team has to have those guys. You need that energy. You need that glue. And that's what Josh Hart brings to that team. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Let's get those likes up. Hit that thumbs up one for you boys. My guy Ty Morris in the building. What's good, Ty? Hope you're doing well, man. Hit me up, man. Let me know when the next gig is. Trying to lock in. Shout out to Jamaica Queens 22. Salute to JJ in here. All of our franchise channel members. TM salute. Billy Goat salute. Delano Steele. Salute to Delano, man. We were just having a funny conversation. Every Thursday now in the off season, we've been playing these flashback episodes. We played the X-Men interview, obviously a fan favorite. Rasheed Wallace interview, obviously a fan favorite. A lot of this content, some fans haven't seen. Every day we pick up new subscribers, we pick up new viewers. So some fans haven't seen the new content that we have. And so, but one of the funny things is that Delano was once the closer of KFTV. Delano Steele was once the closer of KFTV, man. So we had a lot of fun with that in talking about Delano before Jay Boogie. Delano was once the closer, the OG closer, as TM says. So shout out to Delano, man. Hope you're doing well. And hope you give us a call soon, man. Hope you give us a call. Christopher Blake, Doc, salute, man. Salute to the family. Everybody in here heavy. But yeah, man, just wanted to come on and talk about that. Now, what's on store? I told you we're going to do the post-game shows for Team USA on Saturday and Sunday. But in the meantime, on the NBA report, we got it cracking today, 2 p.m. Eastern time. My guy Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer is coming through, man. We're going to talk more on the Knicks. We're going to talk Knicks offseason. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to talk NBA stock watch, man. Who are the teams that are going to take a step up? Who's going to take a step back? Going to have some more fun with our top 5 NBA nicknames, man. So tap into all of that. The phone lines will be up. The Discord will be up as well. And that will be on the NBA report at 2 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you that you tap into that. Make sure you tap into that. Shout out my guy KO. Always a great mind when it comes to the game, and somebody I look forward to speaking to quite frequently. So shout out to Kevin O'Connor. Shout out to Kevin O'Connor. Billy Goat says, I like the pre-lunch reports. Yeah, man, I figure, tap in with the family. You guys, it's midday. Some of you guys, if you guys are working right now, throw a hashtag grind in the chat. It's midday, you're grabbing your lunch, you're trying to get to the end of the day. It's Thursday, you focus on the weekend. So a little fresh Knicks content and on the midday is always a good thing. Plus my friends across the pond, salute to everybody across the pond. They get to tap in the chat, in the comment section, get to watch a show at reasonable hours for themselves. So we like to do that whenever there is relevant content to talk about. And speaking of which, Trae Young, ladies and gentlemen, the gift that keeps on giving. Let's listen to this comment here by Gilbert Arenas on Trae Young, and let's react to it, man. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. Let's react to it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that New York series, man? If that was any other player, if Luka did that to New York Knicks, they would be a god.
I know.
And it is the craziest shit that it is crazy how you went into the Garden and really fucked them up. The Garden itself.
Family show.
And the fact that it's like, it's Trae. And like, wait. If this was any other player on the planet went into the Garden and owned the Garden, it seemed like all of, because most of the media is New York. Right? It seems like they personally took offense to what you did in the Garden. Like good basketball just didn't I don't like. It's like they just said it like, I don't like this. Yeah. He just made us look bad.
Yeah, they come up with another excuse. Like it's always some type of excuse. So.
You supposed to go down as the man who just destroyed the Garden. Like you destroyed the Garden. Like we've had great games at the Garden, but nobody destroyed the Garden.
All right. I mean, when are we gonna just or not us, because I think we've moved past that series a long time ago. It's been 3 years. When is, Gilbert Arenas is picking it up, Draymond's picking it up, and I get it. They're desperate for sound bites. They want to hear us reacting to it on Twitter and getting their retweets. But come on, man. I mean, that's how accomplished Trae Young has been in his career, that they keep bringing up this one series to generate content. Look, great player. He's a good player in his own right, but that just goes to show you the Hawks have not been successful with Trae Young running and gunning with them, that they got to bring this up. Now, look. Did he destroy the Knicks? Absolutely. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Destroyed them. Damn near averaged 30 and 10 against them that series. I went to all 4 games. I went to the first 4 games until I had enough and saw enough. He killed the Knicks. Absolutely crushed them. Absolutely. But we got to name him a god after one series. Gil, pump your brakes. I mean, listen, some of Gilbert Arenas' takes I agree with sometimes, but sometimes the guy's just sitting there bloviating like, bro, relax. How you going to put the God title on Trae Young? The God title. First of all, to me, there's only one NBA God. His name is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's a God. That's a guy who would rip the Knicks' heart out in the regular season, in the postseason, in the preseason. Just talking about him, it don't even matter. That's a God. Reggie Miller. That's a Knick killer. Like, that is a guy. Even Kobe, Bron, Steph Curry coming into the Garden. You're going to get talking about Trae Young for one series. Let's slow down a little bit. Somebody said Larry Bird, Tim Hardaway. You know, we give credit. And during that time, during that series, after it was done, there was a lot of talk about Trae Young and what he did to the Knicks. There was a lot of talk about that. For all over, from local media to national media. So let's not act like, you know, it was dealt with lightly, because it certainly wasn't. But to sit here and act like, you know, that was one of the most iconic performances of all time. Let's slow down here a little bit. Slow down. You know, come on. Let's be real, man. There's been many of Knick killers. And Trae's on there. He's on the list. But to say he should have been a god if it was anybody else, take it easy. Take it easy. The guy's 5-12 against the Knicks in his career. Let's just pump the brakes, man. Daquan Tillery says Kobe's a god as well. RP to the mom. But yeah, Kobe, MJ, Reggie Miller, Tim Hardaway. Like, you got to do it over time. You got to do it over time, not just one series. So let's just pump the brakes there, man. So anyway, curious to see what you guys thought about that. I just thought it was pretty funny, man. You know, sometimes Gil just sometimes, what the young kids say, you just be talking, right? You just be talking. But anyway, man, I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock. Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer joins us, man. So tap in with us. Tap in with Kev. Alex will be there. We're going to have a good time. Make sure you guys are tapping into the NBA report. Also, man, I told you guys about my partnership with BetterHelp yesterday, and I jumped the gun a little bit on the link. The link is down, and it's not up just yet. It will be up. I'll let you guys know when it'll be back up. But I jumped the gun a little bit on that one. So the link to the BetterHelp site where you can get the discount with the KnicksFanTV code, it's not up just yet, so just hang tight, and we'll keep you posted on that one, and keep you posted on future partnerships, man. We got a lot of cool things coming in the pipeline with some interesting brands, so make sure you tap in with us on that note, and I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock, man. Remember that this show's available in audio podcast format, man, so never have a reason to miss it, and support our sponsors. Support us at manscaped.com. Promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. Also, check out Caldera Lab, premium men's skincare. Go to calderalab.com and use promo code KFTV for 20% off as well, man. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace.